13 ways of looking at 13. 1. You touch your forefinger to the fat clots in the blood, then lift its iron stench to look close, searching the globs of black scarlet for the dimming swirl of dead children. You thread one thick pad's cottony tail, then the other through the little steel guides of the belt. You stand and lift the contraption, press your thighs close to adjust the bulk, then bend to pull up coarse white cotton panties bleached blue, and, just to be safe, you pin the bottom of the pad to the shredding crotch of the Carters. Then you spritz the guilty air with the cloying kiss of FDS. It's time to begin the game of justifying ache, time to name the mystery prickling riding your skin. You're convinced the boys can smell you, and they can. 4. Trying hard to turn hips to slivers, sway to stutter, you walk past the Sinclair station where lanky boys, dust in their hair, dressed in their uniforms of oil and thud, rename you pussy with their eyes. They bring sound, shudder, and blue from their throats just for you, serve up ancient sonata of skin drum and conch shell, sing suggesting woos of AM radio. Boom, boom, how you just gonna walk on by like that? And suddenly, you know why you are stitched so tight, crammed like a flash bomb into pinafore, obeying your mama's instructions to be a baby as long as you can. Because it's a man's world, and James Brown is gasoline, the other side of slow zippers. You are all of it, the pump, the growled, please, please, please. 8. In the bathroom of the whatnot joint on the way to school, you get rid of the starch and billowed lace, barrettes taming unraveling braids, white knee socks, and sensible hues. From a plastic bag, you take out electric blue eyeshadow, platforms with silver glittered heels, neon fishnets, and a blouse that doesn't so much button as suggest shut. The transformation takes 5 minutes, and you emerge feeling like a budding lady, but looking, in retrospect, like a blind streetwalker bursting from a cocoon. This is what television does. Turns your mother into clueless backdrop, fills your pressed head with the probability of thrum. Your body becomes just not yours anymore. It's a dumb little marquee. 9. With your bedroom door closed, you are a skyscraper bouffant, peach foundation, eyelashes like upturned claws. You are exuding ice, pinched all over by earrings. You are way too much woman for this room. The audience has one chest, a single shared chance to gasp. They shudder, heave, waiting for you to open your mouth and break their hearts. Taking the stage, you become an S. Pour ache into hip swings. Tisk, tisk as the front row collapses. Damn, they want you. You lift the microphone. Something illegal comes out of you, a sound like titties and oil. Mama flings the door open with a church version of your name. Then you are pimpled, sexless, ashed, and double Dutch knees. You are spindles. You are singing into a hairbrush. 13, you're almost 14, and you think you're ready to push beyond the brutal wisdoms of the 1 and the 3, but some nagging crave in you doesn't want to let go. You suspect that you will never be this unfinished, all Hail Mary and precipice, stuttering sachet, fuses in your swollen chest suddenly lit and spitting, and you'll need to give your hips a name for what they did while you weren't there. You'll miss the pervasive fever that signals blooming, the sore lessons of jump rope in your calves. This is the last year your father is allowed to touch you. Sighing, you push Barbie's perfect body through the thick dust of a top shelf. There her prideful heart thunders. She has heartened you well. She has taught you everything. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm trying to stay in my time. So this was my first Pushcart poem, probably about 6 years ago, and I totally did not expect this. I was in an airport. You know how pilots act? You know how they walk around? Well, I was in line trying to get some food, and this pilot came and stepped in front of me, like, excuse me, I'm hungry and I'm going to fly a plane. And he didn't say anything, like, nothing, just kind of, I'm more important than you, so I get my food first. So I got on the plane, I was mad, I got a napkin, I started writing how I felt about pilots. This, this journal that, I kind of liked, but I wasn't really sure. They said, oh, we want a poem. I said, oh, I don't have a poem. Oh, wait a minute. And I copied this thing off this napkin. I gave it to them, and that is the one that won the Pushcart. So if you're looking for like 10 ways to write a prize-winning poem, it's basically get mad at a pilot and just go from there. The way pilots walk, like their cocks and haunches are heavy with it. Past Starbucks and baggage claim, arrogant past flinching monitors and the sea gates, pilots stride navy and crease, chiseled heads swiveling in bare tolerance of we, the ground bound. Their faces are chapped by a higher sun, their pompadours glossy and blade sliced. They live huge lives awfully close to heaven where blessings begin. How smug are those little hats, dripping with mysterious metals, shaped like a salute to the men beneath them. We bear bowed, pissed witness to their dismissive sniffs, the oh-so-holier-than-thou clank in their hips. There's no bound script for that sexy instance when the wide sky inhales their laughable machines and folds their hurtling heartbeats into blue. Go on, join the club, envy their asses, and pray toward them. Every flyboy is your fate wearing a crisp little uniform. A quirk of pulse, a sleepless night, a flick of his wrist could kill you and 100 other yous. And as maddening as it may be, there is just no answer to that strut. It says, fuck you. I've got the air. One more? All right. Who knows Karen Finley? Karen Finley was a performance artist, very famous for covering her naked body in chocolate and shoving a yam up her butt. But she was also a soccer mom when I lived in Tarrytown, and her kid went to school with my kid, and she had a minivan and the whole thing. So, but I took a workshop with her, and we were supposed to come up with smells from our childhood, soak cotton balls with these smells, and then put them around our reading area to see what happened. So I have the cleanest mother in the history of the earth. My mother has a white carpet, not bone white, not off-white, snow white carpet, and it doesn't have a spot on it. It's amazing. And so I was going to write about how clean my mother was. So I was in the cleaning products aisle, and there's two kinds of Lysol. There's the regular bottle everyone uses, and there's a little tiny bottle. It's blood red. It's got a skull and crossbones on it. You're supposed to dilute it, and my mother used to wipe the walls down without diluting it, which explains a lot about my brain function. But I was gonna, so I got that bottle, and I surrounded myself with it, and I said, okay, I'm gonna write a funny poem about how clean my mom is, and something else happened. And I said, that can't be true. And I called my mother, and she said, oh yeah, we all used to do that. So that's where this poem came from. What surfaces can I use this product on? Answer. Lysol may be used on hard, non-porous surfaces throughout your home. Lysol cleans, disinfects, and deodorizes regular and non-wax floors, non-wood cabinets, sinks, and garbage pails. For painted surfaces, it is recommended that the product first be tested in a small, inconspicuous area. Can Lysol be used in the kitchen? Answer. Lysol may be used on countertops, refrigerators, non-wood cabinets, sinks, stovetops, and microwave ovens. For the bathroom, it may be used for tiles, tubs, sinks, and porcelain. And for all around the house, it may be used on floors, garbage cans, in the basement, and in the garage. Can I use this inside my refrigerator? Answer. Lysol may be used on the inside of a refrigerator. However, you must remove all food and rinse well after using the product. Can I use this to kill mold and mildew? Yes. Lysol controls the growth of mold and mildew. It kills the mold, but a removal of the stain associated with mold and mildew can sometimes be tough. Can I use this to scrub the uncontrollable black from the surface of my daughter to make her less Negro and somehow less embarrassing to me? She's like the hour after midnight, that child is. Why, yes. Begin with one Sears gray swirl dinette set cheer screeching across the hardwood on spindly steel legs. Place the offending child on the ruptured plastic of the seat. Demand that she bend her neck to grant you access to the damaged area. You know, of course, that black begins at the back of the neck. Grab a kitchen towel, a washcloth, or sponge, and soak with undiluted Lysol concentrate. Ignoring the howls of the impossibly Negro child, scrub vigorously until the offending black surrenders. There may be inflammation, a painful rebellion of skin, and slight bleeding. This is simply the first step to righteousness. The child must be punished for her lack of silky tresses, her broad, sinful nose, that dark Negroid blanket she wears. Layers of her must disappear. Precautionary statements: danger, corrosive to eyes and skin, harmful if swallowed, causes eye and skin damage. Do not get in eyes or on skin. Wear protective eyewear and rubber gloves when handling. Woman, your mission is beyond this. You must clean the child, burn the southern sun from her. If she squirms from the hurting, demand that she hold on to the sides of the chair. Soak towel or sponge with our patented holy water. Repeat application. I have tried to understand. Precautionary statements: my mother. Danger, her hatred of this. Corrosive to eyes and skin, of the me that wears this. Harmful if swallowed, the monster she had. Causes eye and skin damage, the monster she wanted. Do not get on eyes or on skin. Mama, can't you read it? You want me to read it to you? I can't help being my color. I am black. I am not dirty. I am black. I am not dirty. I am black. I am not dirty. What you have birthed upon me will not come off. My hair is black crinkled steel, too short to stay plaited. My ass is wide and will get wider. You can pinch my nose, but it will remain a landscape. You cannot reverse me. What is filthy to you will never be cleansed. There is only one thing you can change. I am not dirty, I am black. I am not dirty, I am black. I am not black, I am dirty. I am dirty, black, not black. I am black and dirty. Dirt is black. Black is dirty. You convinced me I am what is wrong in this world. Scrub me right. Bleed me lighter. What is the difference between disinfection and sanitation? Why are there two different usage directions for each? Answer. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, disinfection is killing more than 99.99% of germs on hard, non-porous surfaces in 10 minutes and may pertain to a number of different types of bacteria. The EPA defines sanitation as killing 99.9% of bacteria in 5 minutes or less. Lysol products achieve sanitation in 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Thank you.